of the Outer Worlds. And we are going to continue playing. I completed a few Empty Man, so I probably need to go back and start up a I need to grab Vicar Max. That's what I need to do. Okay, I completed a few companion quests, and I need to start completing the rest. Parvati is probably going to be the last one that I complete because I'm going to need to be able to go to the next planet before I can start. So, should be interesting getting Parvati and getting everything ready and starting. But for now, I'm going to focus on Vicar Max, because I don't know where Vicar Max's quest ends. Alright, so let's get rid of Sam and start Vicar Max. Now, I don't know if Sam actually has an additional quest, or if his quest is just getting him, because I did have to go through a tiny bit of effort to get him. I literally just clicked on a terminal, went to the Rose area, grabbed the part he needed, and then boom, I had him. You know, it would be interesting if there was an actual quest, so I'll grab him later to figure out whether or not he has a quest. Oh, that feels better. Okay. Anyways, so I was thinking about upgrading my engineering skill. I also need to upgrade my persuade skill, but apparently my lie is really high right now. I do need to increase inspire, but I only have 11 levels left to spec points into. So I only have 110 left. So I can max out 2 things if I wanted to, because the things I'm looking at are high level anyway. I should at least get long guns up to 60. That way I can have the weak spot damage bonus. And then get persuade up to 90. That way I can put on a piece of equipment and get it up to 100 if I want. Maybe get lockpicking up to 60. And ooh, that's gonna be a lot. Maybe get it up to 40. Find more bits and containers. Yeah, that's probably best. Get it up to 40. And then, oh, that'll work out perfect. My next level, I'll increase stealth by 6, and then increase long guns by 4, and that'll work out. And then inspiration, I may need to upgrade, because bonus companion damage is huge with a character like this, right? And then if I get it up to 60, skill bonus to player skill is 100%. If I get this up to 60, companion gets additional 25% of the inhaling healing effect. Okay, so determination is not necessarily the goal. Oh, that's actually not bad. When companions kill an enemy, they gain 50% health. Oof, that 100 is looking glorious. But I won't have enough levels to get it, even if I max out this character. Alright, when a companion kills an enemy, the party gains critical hit chance plus 20% for 5 seconds. That's nice. When your companion kills an enemy, all companion ability cooldown minus... Okay, so critical chance is probably not the best thing. Getting this to 60 and leaving it there would be fine. Would be perfectly fine. And then this being at 100 is at 100 for a reason. Because of the bonus damage to plasma, shock, science weapons. I don't have any science weapons, but the 90% cost reduction, and then hack being this high is nice, but not necessary. I do need to get long guns to 60 at least, so that's going to be my next goal. So I do have a plan for the next level. Luckily, the next level is really soon. If you look at the experience bar in the top right corner, or top left corner, yeah, because there's nothing in the top right corner. I can do a quest that is right here.
Sort of. They kill them, but they leave the body until their swarm hatches and eats it. The first meal is their father.
Journal. An empty bin.
Makes one of
Where is that anyway? Oh, so it's okay.
If he wasn't born a Mentosaur.
Slimy man like you might fit in just fine.
Huh. Apparently those two don't get along.
I think I'm gonna be sick. No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
So that reminds me of a story of, I'm not going to tell you this guy's name, but he was my boss at one point, right? Well, in the bathroom there were these flies that would always fly around the urinal, like all over the place. And we were having a conversation about work, and then one of them landed on his lip, and I let him know, hey, there's a fly on your lip, and he bats it away, and he's like, oh my god, it's one of those dick flies. I just secondhand sucked a dick. I love my old boss. He was awesome. And boom, level up just like that. Alright, so what was the plan? The plan was long guns up 4 and stealth up 6. And that looks good to me. Now lockpicking is at 50, hacking is at 80, sneak is at 40. Alright, that looks good. Like really good. Alright, so chance to reset ability cooldown. Sure, I'll take that. And then I'll have to look at the rest of the stuff later, but I have points to spend on the crew. Chance to reset ability cooldown on kill. Harmful status effect duration is minus, so it's defensive. Slow time, damage plus 25% for 5 seconds. Increase the damage dealt by companions for a short duration after performing their companion ability. Okay. Directly after their companion ability, they'll do 25% more damage. Same thing. So these are all the same, apparently. What's the rest? Let's see. Healed to 25% health when downed. Okay. Gain 3 armor rating for 10 seconds. Duration of status effects. Anyways, so there's this quest here. I'm supposed to search, find this piece right here. It's a betting slip. Lists. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field tossball betting. Okay, interesting. And then several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and color, stuffed inside this suitcase. Alright. You're gonna need that. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Alright, so the question is... Right. That's what I need to go do. Should be... in this direction. Yeah, right over here. Left field tossball betting.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H. Mannix.
I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me?
I heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
It's part of the Goodwill Tour. We're meeting our fans across the colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you? Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Terrible teeth. Cut to the chase. I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Purpleberry Punch.
Sorry. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Alright. So basically he wants me to get them there alive, or I could just skip that and kill them. But we'll see. What's my persuade at? Oh, there's codex? Huh. Interesting. I've never even looked at that.
A bishop, huh? You a true believer, or you just like the tide?
Why, that's borderline offensive, Ms. Remley Wentworth.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Literally, they're dogs. I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Intimidate. I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
You're bullying people long enough. So what's good for you, you'll clear out and never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Alright, that'll be it.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Non? Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? You know,
sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Moisten the
I
loins.
posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
He's probably one of those that like lightly shakes somebody's hand, like. Me, I'm charting my own path, going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for solitude. Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Oh, anyways,
What can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead. I found the people who killed him.
That's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually. Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
With the whole board, as a matter of fact.
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, Daniel. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
Something to be said for perseverance. I endeavor to persevere myself.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious. Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramount.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
I don't know what intellectualism means, but if someone's willing to build us a few practical things around here, I ain't gonna judge them on account of their beliefs.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, I mean.
so
Returning to the board is your only chance if you hope to survive here on Monarch. That doesn't mean it'll be easily achievable.
Indeed not. No worthwhile plan was ever simple. That's what I always say.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
So I'm gonna cut to the chase with this. Basically, he wants me to go to a place and get a whole bunch of paperwork and then turn it into him so he can fill out the paperwork, send it to the board, and get blah 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 for blah 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 for blah blah blah. This is actually a rather boring part of it, so.
And a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt...
And you'll have a power...
Why, one of this... An ordinance, of course.
Hey now, they may not shower as much as you do, but they've got their own sort of civil.
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay. These days, it's overrun with marauders. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and... Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous and...
Alright, so I'm gonna go take care of that really quick. Let's go quests. Oh, yeah, okay. I should probably upgrade Vicar Max's armor. Alright. Actually, this might be useful. Physical armor rating, shock armor rating, physical armor rating. Alright, electro charged surface. So if something attacks me, they get electrocuted, but it has a slight cooldown. Tech skill, dialogue skill, and leadership skill. Done deal. Volume of footsteps. Geographic scanner. So I can see things 5 meters further away. Which that stacks with the ability that I have, so interactable objects are highlightable from this distance, which makes everything just slightly easier. I believe there is another one of those somewhere around here, but I could be wrong. I probably am. Alright, so carrying capacity. This is the next one that I'm going to want to get. Anyways, that also increased my leadership skills, so inspiration is at 60, which means 68% companion damage bonus. I'm going to have to bring its physical up to 60 so that I can get the companion skill bonus to player skills. Wait, companion skill bonus to player skills plus 100%. So all of their skill bonuses that they give me, like for instance, this lie, it's doubled. Vicar Max, hack, doubled. So that's going to be the next step. Upon my next level. That way, if there's any places I find lacking, I can increase them with my allies. So if I need more persuasion, I can grab, I think it's Parvati. If not, it's what's his name? Fez? Is that his name?
Hold on to your hats, children.
No.
This ride is about to get ugly.
Felix.
Incoming. Nice one. Oh, good. A fight. Try me. That's the last of them.
Careful.
I believe that we got trouble.
Nice and easy. Anyways, he gave me the key, so I'm going to accept it. I'm also going to use the terminal, view, continue, return, delete it all. I don't know what that was, but it made a sound, so it must be important. Anyways, jump. Huh, okay, cool. Melee weapon skill, not that good. Long guns. Anti-riot gear, interesting. Something Mark II must be decent, at least. Anyways.
Oh, hello, hello? I hear Boots out there. Wait, not your Boots? Get away! Oh, thanks, the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Huxley, your lady. I'm back. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a mannequin showed up. Then Rapidon, who's a voice-blasted man. I
Probably got munched.
Dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat's belly. Oh, much obliged.
So that key card, if you look at one of my previous playthroughs, one of the first things I did whenever I ran all the way from the pad all the way over there, I ran through here, I realized where I was, and I ran over there to that corpse over there, and that's where the key is. Just so you know.
Oh, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Huffs?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind. Thanks a lot, mister.
Get out of my way. Alright, anyways. Flamethrower. Nice. That's a lot of money. Anyways. Alright, so I got that. Which means all I need to do is go back and turn it in. Although, why am I doing that? Why don't I just fast travel to the interior of Stellar Bay? Oh, because I dislike loading screens. And there's so many loading screens in this. That's why. I remember why. So many loading screens. So many. Anyway, I actually have several quests that I need to do before I can get off this planet, because I want to complete as many as possible. I actually want to do a playthrough where I complete every quest, or at least every quest that I can.
Hey, Matt. What did your religion say happened to us after we died?
The body returns to the universe from whence it came. I'm sure you've seen corpses in the various stages of decay.
Why do we exist in the first place, then? What the hell's the point?
Our lives contribute to the betterment of the human race. Everyone has a part to play for the greater advancement.
I ain't got a part. Life ain't a damn cereal.
You helped people survive the Monarch evacuation, did you not? Perhaps one of them will go on to unlock godhood for the human race.
Well, if they do, I hope they remember who pulled them from the jaws of Raptidon.
Huh. I always like the character interactions with each other.
Well,
Sir,
forgive me, Celia. Anyway, what can I do for you? Oh, yes.
try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? But that's exactly what this is. The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation.
And the dissemination of the proper ideals and information to those in the highest echelon of society.
On the contrary, I would say good documentation is for everyone. And the Bill of Liquidation/Transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
Gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section. Jesus.
Her concern is most touching, but not the... For our part, a Bill of Liquidation/Transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
What Mr. Nandi means is that we have some rather momentous information to deliver to the board. Or we will, with your help.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Mr. Nandi may be correct. If the masses learn that the board disregards their own...
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. I admit I've been hatching this scheme for... If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate a secret corporate base and kidnap the staff. Sure, easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Perfect. Alright, anyways. Leave the conversation.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fatal and unstoppable.
Nyoka, you're looking... What can I get you? If you don't see it, I don't...
Oh shit, what did I just buy? It's a shotgun level 14. MSI shotgun. Interesting. Have been saying that I need a shotgun. Because I need something that uses light ammo, so let's go ahead and pick that up. Go any further with that because it's getting too expensive. Alright, critical hit damage. What's the other one? N-Ray. Alright, well, I don't really want to decrease the damage of the dang thing. Let's get rid of that and add that. Either way, we're good. Let's go ahead and dismantle. And dismantle. That's nice. MSI Elite Helmet. Melee weapon skills, long gun skills, armor is 21. It's actually really good. Stealth skills, long gun skills. Dang. Okay. Well, unfortunately, long gun skills don't actually increase anything all that much. Anyways, I gotta complete that poster quest while I'm still here. That way, I don't have to go through any loading screens. So we just fix that really quick.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I would if I weren't busy here picking up. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might... Something else on your mind?
I forgot that there's an additional quest that comes with it. And I also dislike having to go all the way the frick around to get to the apartments. There's no shortcut. It's always just like the long way.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh? Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Relax. No one's in trouble. I'm just looking to have a friendly chat with him. Medical, you've been taking drugs.
No! Okay, maybe. Just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know? Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. The whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
We're in agreement that this Braxton is probably dead, right?
Yep. This is also where you can get a legendary weapon.
Between you and me, I don't think you can touch sandwich.
On that point, we're in agreement.
I keep catching that bucket of bolts around my room. It says it's clean enough bottles, but I ain't buying it.
You think you could be a board spy?
Bob, you could be onto something. I'll tell you this much. If it tries to sell me another voice-forsaken cleaning instrument, I'm taking it out of the airlock.
That is hilarious. There are so many little interactions that I haven't explored yet. This is one of the, Obsidian did an amazing job with the dialogue on this. Like, little interactions between different characters, depending on who you have with you. Like, at random points, like you start running, then you start hearing them chat. Like, they actually interact with each other, and usually it's in a positive way. Sometimes it's like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you for this. Yeah. And then other times it's like, well, there's that person on the ship, and I don't trust him. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious.
All I'm saying is, our lives are predestined upon a path that is only visible in retrospect.
Alright, I will complete the poster quest once I go back.
Our skills are unrivaled. Who would like to die first?
Anyways, I believe...
I wonder what secrets these will...
Incoming!
Alright, I should start using this shotgun. Especially in this quest right here. Because it's going to be useful in this quest. It's not the worst unless it's borscht worst. That's so disgusting. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for eating pork, but that is one ugly pig, and eating pig above pig is just weird.
What an unexpected
Eating pork
surprise.
above a pig.
Please,
Yeah.
come in.
Words.
Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable. I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Guess what's on the menu?
Nonsense. We're too far from the safety of Stellar Bay to deny a traveler hospitality. Stay for dinner at least.
Something ain't right about this.
It's not like it's that complicated. Honest to God. It's one of those that you can easily figure out if you look in the right spot.
I thought I'd seen the worst of humanity before.
Got his work ID.
Oh my God, an asshole. Ain't enough that the rats eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
Ah, that's gold.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. I've seen enough of you people.
Destined to die.
Dust to dust. Or in this case, bloody bones to bloody bones.
Ain't deserve to die so clean.
Ooh, look at her foot. That's a nasty twist. I mean, she's dead, so I guess it doesn't matter. But that foot. That foot. The freaking foot. Bent backwards and all malformed and shit. But she's dead. Because she eats people. And I killed her. Fucking cannibals. God, these queens are such, like, they're crazy to look at and think about, right? So they have these insects that are in their pouch that eventually evolve into what you see right there. So these things are nasty looking, and, like, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a phobia of mine. Like, the holes in a creature like that, and then creatures come out of those holes and then attack. Ugh. They're nasty, nasty mothers.
Here they come.
You know what? I think I'm gonna run there. Since I hadn't gone into the city yet, and I can't fast travel to the interior, I might as well just run, that way I can kill some enemies. 2,300. Alright, well, let's make a little skip. No, I haven't actually gone down this path, so I might as well go down this path just in case there's something else.
Here we go. Nice one, Captain. Air test. Our survival.
Wasn't that hard? And a random vending machine. Some sort of weird cave up here too. Never been here. Oh, yeah, I have been here. Okay, it's gonna be useful later. I hadn't actually dealt with those guys, so we'll work on it later. Besides, they're not there yet. Plasma carbine, so there's an easy one. Riot armor. Defense skills. Nice. Alright, anyways, I have no idea whether or not that was worth it. This is sealed. Why is this sealed? Huh. Don't think I've ever been there. Maybe I have. Just don't remember it. Okay. I kind of miss Borderlands 3, the shoot and sprint.
Nice hit. We were destined to prevail.
Little groups are super easy to deal with. Oh, there we go. Ember Heights Interior. Alright, Spectrum Vodka, a glass for every class. Nice.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please, take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know.
Philosophist's truths.
Oh no, I'm
Truths.
so sorry. keep forgetting we're out
yeah.
of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
That paper they use makes excellent kindling, you know. If we ever get more, you ought to grab some.
What? Nyoka? That's why you wanted so many? You said you were just spreading the word. While you keep rude company, you're welcome all the same. We're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
I'm gonna leave this conversation really quick.
Damn philosophists.
And equip that.
Amber Heights always managed to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger? Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? I hope she'd accept my decision.
I always love this quest.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Then he got laid. Anyways, persuade. Running away is for a coward. You need to face her and show her you've grown up.
She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time? You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Perfect. You get to leave that conversation. And then I can go back after I talk to the guy up here to do the thing.
A manticore.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hits.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
Hell only knows where the Vanois are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company. A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
What do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for...
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which... Now, why have you come? Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch them. Surely. You are quite assured in the idea that any who hear your message will not immediately change stations upon realizing what utter rubbish it is.
Oof. Vicar Max with that sick burn. You're only transmitting on a single radio frequency. Very few people can even receive it.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the I've had my sights on an old...
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Printing station. Yeah, no, she was like, hey, let's protect our people. Hold on a second. You're saying you want to print propaganda magazines? Basically, he's like that.
Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals.
Obsession with tossball, fashion.
The board uses these obsessions to control them. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for... My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Son. Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering.
It seems we're out a runner.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges. Grab a few, will you? We can use them.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but...
She wants food and drink. Or food and medicine.
Would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, would you...
Alright. Food and medicine is obviously the way to go. I mean, you don't really need to spread propaganda if you can't actually survive. Anyways, journal, just to make sure we're on the right path. Faction, yep. Alright, so... that was that area that I saw that I was like, oh, I don't think I've ever been here before. Oh, yeah, I have. But now, when I go here after talking to him, it's going to be occupied by MSI thugs. So I either have to talk through it and figure out what I need and probably save her, or I could just kill everyone in there and not give a crap, which is what I did last time, so let's see what I can do this time.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. That's my nice way of...
Alright, what's going on here?
We're fixing a leak.
Fixing a leaky generator. What's that?
Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she wants Carlotta voided. And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Oh, of all the void damn. I ain't getting eaten alive for a couple of bits. Pack it up, crew.
Perfect. So I actually got rid of them without having to fight them. Which... that's the first time. I could actually tell them, hey, I'll off her for you. Or if my intimidation was at 100, which... you know, I would never recommend getting intimidation to 100. That doesn't make any sense. Pulse hammer, nice. Then I would just, you know, scare them away. But the lie makes a lot more sense. You know, telling him, hey, this place is infested. You know that, right? Way more sense. Alright, I think it's this, right? Yeah.
Great work.
It's a helmet that increases science by 5. Interesting.
Quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello? Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Rollers and what's it?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested. Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Obviously, food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Alright, so I had a plan, don't remember the plan, gotta figure out the plan. Alright, the plan was inspiration, or was it... Oh, I need persuade up. Maybe not that much. Revert. Inspiration, yeah, this is the what I needed up. And then with that, because... Look, my hack is at 96. Jesus. And my science is at 132. Oh. Nice. Just from those two. Just from those two. I gotta figure out what the others actually give me. Alright, so... I think that's Sublight. Either way, I should check it out. Because I've never been into Sublight before. Might be useful. Oh, maybe I have. Oh, there's your kitty.
Here's your precious delivery.
Here's your precious kitty. Here's your precious kitty. Who's your precious kitty? Yes, I love you. Yes, I do. And she's escaping.
If you were in charge, would you keep the board around?
Nope.
Of course. Even with all their faults, they are the best chance to maintain order in the colony.
I suppose I can appreciate the structure. As long as the folks at the top have got the right heads on their shoulders.
Yeah. True that. But this is not Sublight. This is Fallback. Fallbrook? Fallbrook. What did you do with the cat? You lifted the cat with a fork? You almost sticked the cat with a fork?
Basically. Because so I'm sitting here and I bent down. I'm sitting there, I had the fork in my hand, right?
Uh-huh.
I was running this way full speed, almost like...
Oh, you almost clotheslined the cat with a fork.
No, stabbed to the face.
Okay.
I mean...
Don't do that.
Would stab you if you...
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Force Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand? Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
I'll be off.
Keep your wits about you.
I haven't actually gone exploring these people. Okay, so patron.
Anything you want, they've got it.
Starlight employee. Oh, Sublight. So this is Sublight. Okay. Sublight employee.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking?
You're not walking. Oh, you don't look like you're walking.
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs. I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
Okay then. Frickin' creeper.
You seen Arthur today?
Last time I saw him was
Okay, so I can walk into these doors, but there's nobody here who's special. Oh, the chat.
No, but thank you. I'm quite alright as I am. Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening. Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram. Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
Alright, so that was one special person. That's an employee. It's a thug. There's the saloon. It's an agent.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster
Insurance agent.
Insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Duly noted.
So, What kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Specialty on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off. No, I'm good. Why is your office on Monarch? I don't really want to talk to her. Alright. Extendo sight, not needed. Magnum, not needed. Increase your carrying capacity, interesting, but not needed. Dodge skill minus the sneak skill. That is a Elite Trooper Golden Armor, interesting. Wow, that's a lot of defense. It is a lot of defense. Dirty goods and nice, interesting.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Okay, so food, mainly. There's the armor. Weapons, not so much. Armor, quite a bit. Dodge skill. Dialogue skill. That's... no, both those are dialogue. Dialogue, dialogue, dialogue. Stealth. Dialogue. Lie. Interesting that you can get an eye patch that helps you lie. Anyways, I don't want to touch any of that armor. Looks bad. Sublight employee. Sublight employee.
You're feeling like a civilized type. The waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Patron, patron, patron. Thug. Oh, this is a landing pad. Okay, cool. Nothing good though. Wait a minute. No, no discount. So there is a landing pad for this place. Come on, there's no special person? Alright, she mentioned the waterfall. I guess I could go down there. Patron, patron. Oh, there's a named person.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no. Most of the freshies spend their first night in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
Seems it's your lucky day.
Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew.
Close call?
You heard that right. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them Raptidons, then Marauders, and then that Manta Queen alive. To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, because it was my favorite gun tote.
Oh.
You wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all. Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot. Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece. Right then. Very well.
Alright, said something about the waterfall, so I'm going to try and go for the waterfall. There's a mine there. Ha. Ha ha. Plasma launcher? Ooh, this baby looks glorious. Anti-riot gear, long guns, nice. And then this helmet is medium inspiration. Ooh, what's this hat? Science. Alright, so the waterfall actually has something behind it. Neat. Oh, there's more over here. This is the wall. And there's a person over here. Okay, hello.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Huh. Huh. Ha 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 ha.
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar.
Okay.
But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot
better. It's not too late. Maybe the answer you've been looking for is in that book.
Forget it. This wretch will say anything to save his worthless life.
Wait, stop! Please, just listen to me. It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
Huh.
I don't think so. Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
That was nice and easy. Okay, journal. The empty man wants me to go to Scylla. Alright. So that was interesting. I actually just was exploring and figured out what to do. Just by exploring. No waypoint, just exploring.
There's something weighing on my mind. I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm. You're right. I owe you an apology.
Damn straight.
I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I will be nothing but truthful from this point forward. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine send you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order? No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets. Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story? Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand? More than you can afford at this time.
Huh. Oh, you got absolute shit. Alright, so patron. Patron.
Pull up a stool, Pigeon. So, what's your story? Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer, too, from time to time. If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
By nugget of paradise, you mean piece of manti dung? Then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsome.
Might be I know a lie when I hear one. You're leaving something out. I'll check it out.
Thank you kindly.
I mean, to be honest, my lie is super high. It's at 93. If I just upgraded it by 7, I could get it at 100. But I don't think I'm going to use 100 lie on a regular basis.
Efficient, clever, ruthless. I like her.
Oh, person.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking in my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
I get the sense this fellow isn't entirely sincere.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons in the club. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantine noble. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink. Oh, I enjoy a good challenge. I'll get right to it. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Lie. That is a genius idea.
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Make it 35% plus a sample of the goods. And you've got a deal.
30? 35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Magellan's, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree. But not 0.5% more. My Sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Interesting. I've never actually done that quest before, so it kind of excites me a little. Like, I actually found a quest that I've never done before. Every time I find a quest that I've never done before, it interests me. Task. I think this is it. Ah, okay. Huh. Probably here. Oh. Yeah, because I got a key.
Nice hit!
That was easy.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my Sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have fallen them. Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it. Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is perfect. This is only half! Are you think you can steal from me?
Punch him in the eye. Get a hold of yourself.
Ow! Damn it, that hurt like the blazes. Okay, all right. Didn't take it. But someone did. Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead Snake who filched my carriers. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
Interesting.
Damn it all. Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. state your purpose or get out of my face, domicile intruder. Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for. Thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder. You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Okay. I find the drugs in sprat poop. That is perfect. That is poetic justice right there.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
Why does he say wink? That's not how it works.
You do? I mean, you do. Of course you do. What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time. Right. Right. In my excitement, I very nearly forgot. Ha ha. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
Alright. Easy quest. Where was that guy that was sitting down? Ooh, there's a ladder here. Sawed-off shotgun Mark II. Interesting. Level 18. Okay. Okay, apparently you can't jump on that tree. I didn't expect to fall through it. Alright, so that sawed-off shotgun, if I tinker with it, it should end up being really good. Let's see, it's got a barrel and a magazine that can't be tinkered with. And I can upgrade it all the way. And let's compare it to, let's see, 65 out of 8 and 70 out of 12. Okay, this is clearly better, but I need to be closer. And then let's look at modify. Let's modify this. What do I have? Better critical hit damage. Sure, why not? And then I've never used N-Ray, so I'm gonna use N-Ray just to see exactly what it does. And then if all else fails, I'll just switch it out. For a plasma. Surprised it counts as long gun. Anyway, I should probably go purchase. Magnum. I don't need Magnum.
Hey, I saw that. Whoa, hold a moment. Who the hell are you? Shit. Sorry. You too.
I didn't even tell her my name.
Hey, I saw that. What do you think you're doing? Next time, don't go acting all suspicious.
So I can steal right in front of him and it doesn't fucking do anything. It's interesting.
Remember, sublight, I
actually don't really want to. Alright, let me go to the map, figure out where I need to go. The quest is on. Radio free, yeah, I don't need that. Oh, yeah, it's easier just to... Well, yeah, it would just be easier just to hop out. Ooh, you know, I got some steak in the kitchen. I'm gonna go eat some really quick. I'll probably turn off the mic while I eat and still kill stuff. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the chat, or the mic, so I can eat.
rest with us. Looks like they were ambushed.
We ought to be quick about this.
stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway? Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas. What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out. Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too. Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you've got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Alright, that was delicious. I'd get steak more often. Well, they were more like steak bites. Little chunks of steak that I sliced up before cooking. So good. And it was all tenderized and stuff. Excellent. Okay.
We are just that good.
You don't have to do... Look! I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable.
As bystanders, this makes us...
Everyone all right?
Look over that stuff later. Movement speed minus 30% and I'm unable to dodge, but I get a perk point? Yeah, screw that. I mean, I only use dodge anyway, but... well, not very often, at least. Wait, what was that? Oh, it wasn't the Ultra. It's Mark II. Sweet. I don't know what that did. I don't think I've ever been down this road. Maybe I have. Oh, I've never done this.
Oh, they were coming real close to eating me. I'm Lenora. You, what are you doing out here? Not that I'm complaining, but I figure only marauders and animals roam around. Well, shit, today's your lucky day, I guess. Thanks for the help. I've got to pick up some things from the bay, but I run a little stand near Fallbrook. Next time you need supplies, stop by, you hear?
Alright. Save someone who's gonna be in Fallbrook. Well, at least they're just sprats. They're not giving me that much experience anymore. I think I might now be over-leveled. Okay. Okay, so there are some quests I need to go here for anyway. So onward and outward. Upward and over. Help the chairman and Minister Clark. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba bum bum ba-dum bum. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to replace it with plasma, because as cool as it is, plasma is going to increase the damage by quite a bit. So, modify. Of course, I don't have one right now.
Do your part to all sales are final.
Alright. And you don't have modifications. Great. Okay. Who do I have to talk to find modifications again?
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
What's bad in your spirits, Velma?
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funny.
Try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition. Anyway, what do you folks need? That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering... That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Yep. Yep, you should.
Oh, sure. Because Monarch's just teeming with experts in the finer points of salt tuna house. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. Something else on your mind? This again? I swear. You can tell Grimace poster came in. You can also... That about cover it? Sure can. Fair enough. The damn thing's been a headache anyway. Take the poster then.
Do a quest for her, get money. Go ahead and turn it into him, get money. Real simple concept. I could turn it into shock. No, it's corrosive, and so I could turn it into either corrosive or shock, and have it make sense with the build that I have. It's melee. So you got nothing. You got absolutely nothing. Fun times.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is... I can't thank you enough. Still, you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Not a legendary weapon. Only level 3. Completely useless.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other columns.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball game?
Mm-hmm.
You're not listening.
In case I did not impress it.
Hello there. Nothing. You have nothing.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tut-Tut.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right? What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tut-Tut home safe again.
Good luck, lady. She is all kinds of crazy. That's quite a bit of experience, though. Alright. Whoops.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. Anyway? I'm sorry, who? Ah, them. They're hardly a corporation. More like a jumped-up band of thugs with certain pretensions. The evidence I'm hoping for would implicate one of the board powers.
Not that we don't appreciate...
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my...
You're getting ahead of...
So I am. I knew there was something going on. This is I'll transmit this data along with the completed bolt.
That means no more broadcasting.
Mighty big of you. Suppose we'll have to see if Graham's able to do the same.
Believe me, you've got your work. Was there anything else? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback. What else can I do for you?
And of course, I level up. $94%. $7.99. Let's revert. If I stop it at 200%, that puts me at 60% critical hit chance with every shot. That's not bad. And then I can still have some. No. Let's revert. I can live with what's there, but I am gonna need some dialogue options upgraded. Not lie. Apparently, not lie at all. Lie is perfect. Persuade does need to go up though.
If I'm here to say survival of the fittest one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Survival's about persistence and luck.
So weapon proficiency and adaptive skill play no part whatsoever in your mind.
If it does, it ain't enough. I've gone and outlived the best hunters I ever knew.
It is neither luck nor random chance. At times, destiny may not seem fair, but there is a reason for life events, even if that reason is not immediately obvious.
Nature's only got one reason for death. To feed the one still standing.
Alright, I also have a perk to put in. Science weapon damage. Stacks with weird science. Okay. This one. Alright, so now I just need to go back to Amber Heights and drop off the rollers and the medical supplies. Get the surprise from Graham that he's doing something stupid, and Zora, Zanji, Zira? What's her face? Has to come in and save the day with actual practical application of surviving, which is probably the only reason why he's alive in the first place. If I let him run the show, he's gonna run that place into the dirt so freaking hard it's gonna die.
The Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Oh, damn philosophists. I'm telling...
Bullshit.
They're on a very... Welcome back, Captain.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense. Carlotta usually...
That is... Oh, this cuts off what?
About...
I've already sent a team.
You sent the vid.
They went willing to...
The hell's the sense in...
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities.
Yes! You're damn right! Look,
I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to say the printing press comes first. Honestly, human lives are more important than printing press. Ooh, what is this? Ultra Bolter. Why is it 10,000 bits? And it looks badass. But I would never buy something like that for 10,000 bits. I just thought it was cool to look at first. Alright. Tactical Shotgun Mark II. Yeah, that's a definite possibility. It's 1,500 though. Wait, Mark II has barrel and magazine. Fun times barrel, gyro sight. Alright, let's look for people with actual names. Nice. Nice. Copy of the Dissidents Hunter. Alright. Heavy machine gun. Not that good.
You're that fellow that's been helping the cause, ain't you? Didn't figure I'd get to talk to you. Thanks for what you done. Welcome to the heart of Iconoclast country, brother. In charge? Huh. We're Iconoclasts. Every soul a sovereign power. We do for each other on account of it needing to be done. Not because some fancy-pants manager said to. Now, you want to rephrase that question, maybe ask who's respected hereabouts, I can give you a sensible answer. We'll make an iconoclast out of you yet. Out here, you ain't beholden to managers nor wages. The two names every iconoclast esteems would be Mr. Graham and Ms. Zorro. They ain't leaders, and don't you insult them by calling them such. They're more like everyone's grandparents. They've been around, they know shit. You got a problem? Best bet's to ask them. When the monarchists wanted to settle down and play nice with the board, Graham was the one that took a stand. He's the reason we're here, breathing free air. Zora's our best solver. Nearly every soul here owes her their life. She's got funny ways, but they work. Welcome to Monarch. The animals think you're tasty, the fungus thinks your lungs are a great place to plant spores. That ain't enough. Look at the sky. Olympus yanks this moon about like a drunk dancer. Storms to curl your hair and quakes to rattle your brain pan.
Yeah, don't walk into that. Ash.
Never seen you before. Take my advice. Move on. Get off road if you can. If you can't, get to the bit. I've been halfway around T1. Monarch, they call it now. Been around the tracks. Sit at the hot bowl and the cold. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak. It's pretty simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. That's it. Whoever said that must have been lying. Or maybe they was drunk. I don't know nothing a dozen better folk couldn't tell you. Look, you want to buy the drinks, I'll do my bit to keep you entertained. Just don't ask me to dance. can't repay no kindnesses now. Alright, so, I reckon one of the most interesting places I've been is the Hot Bowl. You know what that is? Exactly. This moon ain't big enough to rotate. It's locked. One side always facing Olympus, the other always facing away. Olympus might not be a star, but it throws off ass loads of heat. Monarch's Hot Bowl is the part that's closest to the gas giant. It's in the middle of this big mountain plateau. Volcanoes so high the peaks are in space. O2 breathers. The heat from Olympus is worse though. Close your eyes, you can see rays bursting through your eyeballs. Little streaks of light. The funny thing is, then in the middle there's just smooth rock. Circular light. All the dust blown away. Pale gray with hair-fine cracks all over. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. I felt like I had to take off the breather for a moment. Put my ear to the ground. I wonder now if I imagined it. Trick of the air. The heat. It was at the edge of hearing. Deep down. Far off. Irregular. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell. I don't like to tell that one sober. Had to shake something fierce. When there's a groundquake now, I hold my breath. Because I don't know if it's Olympus squeezing us to gravity, or wings getting stretched.
Damn. Alright, the bartender is just arrived.
If not,
Ash is interesting. Is there anyone more interesting here?
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. Damn right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness can stop me. Except being locked up. Well, on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does my foot end and my leg begin? Wherever that is, it hurts.
Ankle.
So,
Jesus.
no runs for me for a little while. Time to kick back and relax.
Without the kicking, I assume.
Huh? Why? Oh, ha! You're funny.
She's not the brightest kid.
Till it stops hurting, I guess. Laura says I'll be fine in a month or so.
Wow. She is perfect for Felix.
Son of a bitch. I know the press is important, but sending our two best out there... Exactly. Long term, I get it. Spread the mess. Speaking of which, thanks for bringing back those supplies. They go a long way around here, and we've... Supposing all you've done for us ain't some kind of front, and that I can actually trust you? Screw it. You're trying to establish a foothold north of Stellar Bay. Eventually, when it comes time to throw down, a two-pronged assault makes sense. Raptidons happen. Acidic sulfur pools happen. Starvation, disease. It's hell out. You ever try living on a diet of cooked Raptidon? Half the time.
Ain't so bad if you wash it down with a bottle of Zero G.
That sounds worse.
Yeah. Alright, so just a bunch of revolutionaries. Honestly, if I had to fight everyone here, it wouldn't be an issue. Probably take them down right now if I really wanted to. But I really don't want to. Rose. Oh.
Welcome to the Emporium.
Who are you? Sweet. Okay, another trade place. Ah, too bad. Oh, that's a Mark II. Oh, that's a Mark II. Yoink. I'll take that off your hands. Alright, the extendo sight that I have actually penetrates armor, so I don't need anything after that, but I can tinker it one time. Alright, I don't think I should bring it up any higher than that. Alright. It's a little bit touchy trying to get the fast travel point to lock on. Like, I could just, oh, well, maybe I can turn off the quest marker and then just click on it. I just hadn't looked into how to turn off the quest marker. That would probably make it easier. I mean, I think you can turn it off from the map, as in it doesn't show up on the map. But obviously you would have to find it first.
Good thing we came along and decided to help.
Talk to me.
Nyoka, you're a... I bet. You really...
Yeah. Don't suppose you... Thank the Eternal, but our medic has got our trauma.
That's where you get it from. Okay. And this is a shotgun, level 14, Hammersmith. Shooting for the head is merciful, so... what does it do? Crit chance, reload. Aim speed. Maximum range, sways, red. Alright, I don't know what that does. I don't know why I have it. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. Alright, let's get them their med kit, and then I will go get the printer.
Any luck out? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than...
Manti Pillar. So this does become a Mantis Queen eventually if it's female. I don't know what a Mantis Guard if it's male, I guess. But they have to go to a cocoon state first. Now they do spit fire, and it's a little creepy, and really creepy, but it's a cool critter. Alright, let's... So right now this is 365, and if I equip it with this, it becomes 730. Okay. Alright, let's go fix up the printer. It's barred from the other side. Of course it is. Of course it is.
Here we go.
Rest with us.
Ah. Of course. Oh. Yeah, but I don't need it. Let's see. Nice. It's not bad. Not you, but actually you might be better with Figure Max. Alright. Oh, you know, I want one of those. I want to buy a little piece of property and get one of those and make myself a little home. Like, that would be perfect. Like, just drop it in, fold it out, build it up. I got a little home. Hells yeah. Anyways, that would be awesome. But that's not a thing. So, yeah. Hello. Another person on the air. Let's see. There we go. Oh, actually, unfortunately, he came here at a little bit of a bad time because I'm probably gonna be passing out here pretty soon. Because I think it's getting dark out, which means it's probably almost 10. I don't know what time it is, but I should be going to sleep soon. No, it's 9:20. So yeah, I get a little while, but I will have to go to sleep soon. Melee weapon power attacks do significantly more damage.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring? They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason. Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
That's pretty much where you choose which one you want living or working, who you want to work for. I would much rather work for Zora, because Zora is so much smarter. Anyway. Alright, well, all I need to do is wait until Zora gets in and leans against the wall, then I can start the quest. Heavy ammo. Alright. Lean against the wall. Perfect.
Hey, Captain. I need your help. We ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Alright.
I heard about that back in the day. Something about pirates massacring the town.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby raft nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door. Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, you know, preparing for war. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this, and let's do this right. Maybe I can complete the last quest at the end of this. Maybe I'll have enough time.
They shouldn't have stood in our way.
Hemlock's eye patch. Sneak attack damage. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. Alright, so that was easy. There we go, that's what I was looking for. We're anti-riot gear. Nice. There we go. Alright. Now go up and talk to the girl.
Welcome back. Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Hey. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain gave them the gate codes. Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. Gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Alright, well... Alright, so now I gotta run and get to the right place real fast.
Bloodbath like that calls for a celebratory drink. Bloodbath like that calls for a celebratory...
Do you hear that? It's the Blessed. Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it,
Might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Does it matter? Job.
Is that so? I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you. Great. Alright. And I flip the switch. Boom. Experience.
1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. Well, that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worth. I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly beg you to get out of my tower. Look, I'm well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
What in the... Captain, there's a fireball in the sky.
You know, I completely forgot about that.
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collective weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these fools. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my boy damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Boom, level 23. What have I been upgrading? Persuasion. What is the closest area that I can go to get there? I guess it's here. Oh. Airways have been cleared. The war of words fizzles. Neat.
I hate to see you torture yourself with your grief, Miss Reverend Wentworth.
I got every right. Burying your friends ain't exactly a hangover. It's not gonna fade easy.
Perhaps it would ease your acceptance.
Here we go.
We can handle this.
What were we discussing again? Oh, yes. Perhaps it would ease your acceptance to consider this truth. Your crew died because it was meant to happen.
Great. And that's a dream has been lifted from my spirit. My grief faded. My longing to return to the workforce. Well, suck's over now. Go!
We can handle it.
I reject every one of the phobias.
We can handle this.
It shines on us today.
Alright.
Used to be just wine on mine.
Never had much of a sweet tooth myself. Indulgences like Rizzo's they should be fun and dangerous.
Vicar Max, you're so weak. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da 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 do do do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Interesting. Alright, so all I gotta do is either turn it into Graham or turn it into Sonja, but I have to talk to Zora first. Because I'm going to work out a way to get Zora to take over the place. Because I much prefer working with Zora. Graham is made a pretty big mistake. Killed a lot of people. I don't like him. It's not the worst unless it's the worst. Oh, is she out here? Where'd she go? There she is.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden.
Let's be frank here. He's an unhinged charlatan.
You're not wrong. Get the hell off your high horse, preacher. This ain't exactly easy for me. I believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head. And the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him. Okay. Deep breath.
Yeah, Bobo, just about ready for bed.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer? I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclast so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. It's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Yeah, I had hoped. Please, don't make me do this, Greg.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Watch out, Captain! We are victorious.
It's a hell of a way to die.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts. It never feels right. But this time, you got the... Wait, help me. I don't remember what that thing is called. The device. I've thought about it. I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Inspiration. Okay. How many of your believers are going to die for this?
You've got me there. A fair few. Lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Alright, yeah, I'm definitely getting quiet, so I should call it here pretty soon. Right after this quest is finished, I'm gonna call it a day. And then I gotta complete the other
I only meant there's nothing you could have done to save your crew. There's no point to your regret, Ms. Ramberlin Wentworth. It hurts you unduly and for no purpose.
I regret entertaining you in conversation.
All right. You need more time. I understand.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any... I don't suppose... They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any... This has been my albatross. A great shame.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a Mantipilla, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Oof.
You two?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts. That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a groove patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
Cat,
All right.
what are you doing behind the
I'll
TV?
organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the
nice.
ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Alright, so all I need to do for the last quest that I know of on this planet is talk to the group. The two groups together. Oh no, there's definitely another quest somewhere. I just don't remember exactly where. I'll have to look into that more. It's probably given to me on another planet. I just don't remember. Alright, Old Church. If there are enemies here, they're gonna die super fast because I am now over leveled for this area. Like, well over leveled. Alright, so Iconoclast, MSI.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Cat, I'm gonna have to kick you out if you scratch that poster. Get. Alright, that's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
If it were, I wouldn't be standing here all vulnerable like.
Sanja, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
You don't have weeks. Sanja Zora's ready to storm the city right now. If you're gonna draw off a budget, okay.
Though I admit I'd rather not. I've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical. This feels more like an assault than a negotiation.
I'm getting a bit of deja vu, Captain.
You did a strange thing with your eyes just now. Is this all supposed to mean something to me?
Come on, you can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something. But you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him. That's going too far. But that means I had no idea. I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership. I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sands aren't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it. You're right. Live in the moment. At this moment, I need a place for my people. You can share, or we can take it. Up to you.
This shall be good practice for working with the board, I see. Still, anything's cheaper than war. You have a deal, Sora.
If we're in Stellar Bay, then we don't need it yet. I just need a promise that when we do, we'll share it.
Okay. Hold on. There's a better way of doing this. There's a much better way of doing this.
Why do I get a funny feeling that question's gonna get a phone call?
Did you ask a question? Or did she?
I did. She was supposed to call me back.
Alright, back. It's kind of a more beneficial way for both of them. I guess. I mean, this is the first time I went down this path, but I can go down another path. It's just beneficial better for both of them if we go down the other path, from what I understand.
Hey,
words are hard.
Thanks for coming.
I wish...
If it... Son...
What if the Iconoclast just supported your supply lines?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
Persuade. I'm not saying live outside. Just out in the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. You two can work together? Maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly?
Graham was a... Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something. But you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those... What?
But the innocent of heart are often blind to the guilt in others.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get... Okay, okay.
You know, but surely...
Yeah.
As am I.
Thanks for coming out, Sandra.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
Alright, well, I didn't need that nice hat after all. Spectrum vodka. Alcohol. Well, that's it for the quests on this planet. At least the quests that actually matter. Like I said, there might be more. As a matter of fact, I know there's at least one more. I just don't know where I get the quest from, because I don't remember it. Alright. But that's it for this area. So, Radio Free Monitor, speak to Phineas. So, let's go to the map and drop by the unreliable interior, and then I will call it a day right after. I do gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat tomorrow, though. For lunch. Although it's Friday, I might just buy something.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Felix and the Vicar, where are they? I'm interested in this conversation. Sounds interesting.
Since when? Since the Rangers decided their 8th back should stay in the Wednesdays now. Come on, Felix. The Rangers threw that game.
Were we listening to the same game? The Rangers were robbed. The Hammers had the judges in their pockets.
Teams that play poorly deserve to lose. That's a fundamental law of the universe.
Don't bring religion into this, preacher.
The Rangers handily snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. If you can't see that, let's just agree to disagree.
I disagree. Also, get spaced. You got a second? I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony? That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Sure, for the right price. Graham wasn't one who killed all those people.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Sanitizing within established battery levels are fully charged. Thank you, customer. This area is utterly filthy. All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box. Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away. Got stubborn stains? Leave them for Sam.
Alright. Now that I'm back here, also I have 67 adrenaline. That's like, once you get the ball rolling on leveling up and everything else, adrenaline is just everywhere. Plus, now that I heal after every enemy that I kill, 15% by the way, 15% of my health is healed for every enemy that I kill. I really don't need adrenaline. Anyways, that's it. Alright, first off, engineering. Nice. I'm actually very curious. Which one is it? Intimidate. Very nice. Alright, so Intimidate, Vicar Max is Hack, Parvati is Engineering, obviously. She is Lie. Felix is probably Persuade. Yeah, Persuade. Alright, that's it.